From worlds that defined our childhoods to ones that are complete nightmare fuel. Today, we're gonna look at the most iconic Minecraft worlds of all time. Let's kick things off with 2B2T, more commonly known as Minecraft's oldest anarchy server. Being 13 years old, this monstrosity of a world has no rules, no admins, and tons of hackers. But it still isn't the oldest Minecraft server. The only server as old as Minecraft itself is nerd.nu, which was created in 2009. The really shocking part is that this server existed before the release of multiplayer in August 2010. How? I have no idea. Minecraft was on the verge of death in 2019, but two worlds revived it. One of them was PewDiePie's Minecraft world, which completely blew up on YouTube and quickly touched the 100 million view mark. The number of people addicted to the series was ridiculous. But what was that second world? Let's talk about that in a bit. No list would be complete without the one and only Dream SMP. Was it iconic? Nope. It was revolutionary. From Twitter to Reddit to YouTube, there was not a single platform where you wouldn't find people talking about Dream. Take a look at the community house. Brought up some lockdown memories, didn't I? Sure, Dream SMP changed Minecraft forever, but who was the true pioneer of it all? You might have guessed it, but Dan TDM's Lab was one of the earliest storytelling series that a lot of us grew up with. It really exposed a story-esque side of Minecraft that no one had ever seen. Although, I wonder what Dr. Treoris is up to today. The second world that made Minecraft blow up in 2019 was none other than SMP Live, founded by Call Me Carson and C-Scoop. The server had 130 creators like JSchlatt, Filza, and the one Minecrafter who never dies, Technoblade. Rest in peace, you will be forever missed. The next world became so popular that it's now a genre of its own. I'm talking about Survival Island, a world started by Yogscast over a decade ago. And sure, that might be cool, but what if you did the same thing in the air? For that reason alone, Skyblock became one of the greatest worlds ever. It's crazy how the simple concept of surviving off a few resources on an island has earned more than 1 billion views. And ever since Skyblock branched off into PvP, it's become Minecraft's most iconic game mode. Hypixel Network is something that even non-Minecraft people have heard about at least once in their life. And among that fame is a minor detail so famous you might have missed it. I'm talking about the Shire map from Hypixel servers. This has been featured in thousands of YouTuber videos and is easily the most iconic PvP map in Minecraft. But what's better than one map? 10 of them. Minecraft Diversity is a playthrough world that Cupquake popularized all the way back in 2014. It was one of the earliest series that featured several types of gameplay maps like parkour, mazes, trivia, and droppers, all squeezed into one gigantic world. Wait, so that's why it's named Diversity. Why didn't I realize this earlier? YouTuber maps aren't the only kind of world everyone remembers. One of Minecraft's most famous seeds is 404. At a glance, it seems like a pretty generic world. However, there's a massive hidden cave below your spawn. Together with old Minecraft, which was insanely difficult, this seed created the 404 challenge, where players got absolutely destroyed by mobs and lava. And surprisingly, there are even more famous seeds like Gargamel, but more on that later. Even though that seed was interesting, nothing can beat the creativity of Minecraft players and the insane structures they build. One of the most impressive ones is Broville, a map started by user Old Shoes all the way back in 2009. There are massive observatories, stunning mountains, complex cities, and humble towns. But Broville still isn't the largest city. Greenfield takes the Guinness World Record for that honor. The entire thing is built as a 1-to-1 scale of Los Angeles and has over 500 million blocks. Being an incredible work of art aside, maybe we Minecrafters should start going outside a bit more. If you are a lost Minecraft traveler looking for salvation, then the Temple of Notch is the place for you.
For either you are cursed or blessed, you shall know not.
Who am I kidding? Even Notch can't help me. Just look at him cry. Jokes aside, this is one of the most legendary structures ever built in Minecraft, especially after Notch left Mojang in 2014. This remains a staple in games history. Before Dream SMP or SMP Live even existed, there was a series that was the true OG of Let's Play worlds. I'm talking about Hermitcraft, made by Generic B all the way back in 2012. But the most historical part was Season 6, which featured a central island with all the players, or hermits as they were called, building their bases here. Some of the most impressive builds here were Grian's gigantic monument and Mumbo Jumbo's futuristic sphere. Man, the nostalgia is really hitting me. Would an iconic list be complete without the one hardcore world that made Minecraft history? I'm talking about none other than Filza's second world that ended in absolute tragedy.
No! Really? That's how I die? Oh my god, I'm fucking stupid.
What a way to go. It's just a shame that we'll never get to see builds like the Ocean Monument and the Sky City ever again. At 5,000 days, you'd think this was the longest running hardcore world. However, there's another YouTuber who survived 5 times longer. But don't worry, we'll get to that soon. There were 2 seeds that became even more famous than 404, the Gargamel and Glacier seeds. For their time, these worlds were crazy famous to the point that Jeb even mentioned Glacier in one of his tweets. The Gargamel seed in particular spawned you in this awesome underground cave, but you'll be bummed to know that since Minecraft 1.8, these seeds have been erased from existence because of terrain generation changes. Mojang, why don't you let us have anything cool? Nearly 10 years ago, a world so unique was released on Planet Minecraft that it took the escape map genre by surprise. Of course, that world is Cops and Robbers 4 High Security. The previous versions of this map were famous enough, but High Security really gave you a taste of the bitter Minecraft prison life. Who knew breaking the law would be so fun? For legal reasons, that's a joke. There is one series on YouTube that managed to outdo all its competition and still survives to this day.
Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video. And on a video inside of Stampy's lovely world.
This is so famous that it managed to last over a decade and has over 800 episodes. And the centerpiece of the entire world is Stampy's Town, which is an incredible creation. The 2010s really were different, huh? This is the only map on this entire list that inspired the creation of an evergreen Minecraft genre. Created in an ancient version of Minecraft, the dropper featured the most unique concept of its time, jumping from insane heights. Okay, I sound a bit stupid saying that, but you get the point. It had a total of 15 levels, and this one-of-a-kind gameplay inspired hundreds of thousands of similar maps. Now that's iconic. From every Minecraft forum to Reddit thread, the only feature the entire community is united in wanting back is the tutorial world. This was a legacy console only world and gave the player an entire rundown of the game. Why did Mojang remove this? I guess they just don't give a crap about new players, huh? While I told you Skyblock gave you an entire island to play off, OneBlock takes this to the extreme. If you haven't guessed already, you quite literally have to survive using one block alone. This was my favorite game mode when it came out, but there was one world that took this concept even further, Skygrid. This map took one block and decided to make it half parkour and other half survival, and it definitely achieved legendary status when big shot YouTubers like Vicstar and Ali made entire series on Skygrid. I've mentioned how Yogscast were the trailblazers behind Survival Island, but they were also the minds behind Shadow of Israphel. This was a semi-scripted series with Israphel being the villain of it all. In the days when people were still figuring out how to save themselves from creepers, Shadow of Israphel was a breath of fresh air with how Minecraft was meant to be played, and for most of us, it's what gave us the greatest joy as kids. Standing at an incredible 25,000 days, Linksy's hardcore world is miles beyond Philza's. The guy has built some sick structures, like this ocean perimeter that straight up looks like it's breaking every physics law possible. But Linksy better be careful of hardcore's most vile enemy, baby zombies. Let's talk about one of the maps that made Minecraft parkour famous. I'm talking about none other than Parkour Spiral. This thing is literally nightmare fuel because it has the most annoying mechanics. One misstep and you fall off the entire tower. It's enough to make a grown man cry because hours of work are wasted in seconds. And don't ask whether I've completed this or not. Have you ever seen a research-based Let's Play series? You have, but you just don't remember it. Besides me gaslighting you, Etho's LP took a unique twist on your good old survival Minecraft. Etho started this series way back in 2010 and dived super deep into the technical aspects of Minecraft, experimenting with mob behavior, messing with redstone, and exploring game mechanics. There's nothing he hasn't done. He was not only the first Minecraft YouTuber a lot of us watched, but also the single man who revolutionized Minecraft forever by combining information and entertainment. Before Bed Wars, Skyblock, or any PvP map, there was a world that was the true pioneer of Minecraft PvP. One of the very first and most iconic PvP maps was Super Pirate Battle Royale. It really gave Minecraft players a taste of what completely demolishing their friends felt like. I mean, who doesn't love two ships blasting each other with TNT? Give me your best guess before I tell you the next world. Let me give you a hint. Bingo, I'm talking about Fallen Kingdom. Captain Sparkle showed the entire world the magic of Minecraft. The song alone introduced Minecraft to over 150 million people. If you remember this, you've lived through the best Minecraft era. It's finally time for the most impressive world in 14 years of games history. To any sane person, building a one-to-one replica of the entire planet seems impossible, but for our pal Pippin's FTS, the madman decided that impossible is too small a word for him. In 2020, Project Build the Earth started, and 100,000 people joined in on the fun. Hell, the entire thing even got featured in a Mr. Beast video. To be honest with you, I have no idea how these people's PCs aren't on fire yet, and to the brave souls taking part in this project, you're doing the entire community a service.